I also think a lot of things are contagious, including generosity. So our hope is that because, you let us know that you made this big, generous donation, I think other people look and say, hey, maybe I can help out too. Drew, we love you.
Love you too, Hoda.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, a lot more. Sorry.
Hoda. I know, it's a lot.
Sorry.
Hoda, I'm so sorry, hun. Take a moment.
Sorry.
It's a lot. I know where your heart is, my dear. I do. How about I read the teas? You
Yes,
want me
please.
to? Okay.
This is Hoda Kotb, Today Show anchor and native of New Orleans. On the show, she interviewed Drew Brees. Brees is discussing the city that, in many eyes and many other sports fans' eyes, adopted him as their own. He won a Super Bowl over Peyton Manning and the vaunted Indianapolis Colts. He is a hero. And he added to his iconic status, donating $5 million to coronavirus hunger relief in New Orleans. He committed to his pledge with a post via his Instagram account, writing, "The priority now is helping our communities get through this tough time." He's partnering with various companies to prepare and deliver over 10,000 meals per day throughout Louisiana for as long as it takes for children on meal programs, seniors, and families in need, which is exactly what we need at this very moment. Yesterday, Warriors Hall of Famer to be Stephen Curry interviewed Dr. Anthony Fauci on Wardell's Instagram. Steph has been trying to do the best he can and inform the American public without lies and alternative facts. Steph and his wife Aisha also contributed to coronavirus relief efforts, teaming up with the food bank to provide more than 1 million meals to students in Oakland who cannot attend schools due to coronavirus shutdowns. It's vital. As CNN writes, on any given day, the National School Lunch Program provides low-cost or free lunches to 29.7 million children. Udonis Haslem wrote in a Players Tribune piece how vital it is for kids to be in school, not just for the structure, but for the meals it provides to young students everywhere in America. As they say, game recognizes game.
There are so many people in need right now, and obviously the state of Louisiana thrives on small businesses, and we're a hospitality state.
Drew Brees and his wife Brittany made this donation to aid the youngsters of the city, and as Yahoo Sports writes, New Orleans is preparing for the worst to come. Louisiana is believed to be the next major COVID-19 hotspot in the U.S. positive tests, which are at nearly 2,000 with 65 reported deaths, according to an NPR report. The state and numerous cities have enacted restrictions to keep people in their homes, so Drew and Brittany's extremely generous donation will be immediately felt by Louisiana residents in need of help. His philanthropy is noteworthy and should be commended. In 2019, he pledged $250,000 to help build a local school. In 2018, he donated $200,000 to refurbish the locker rooms at New Orleans area Benjamin Franklin High School. After Hurricane Sandy, Drew and Brittany donated $200,000 through their Dream Foundation to assist Long Beach families in the recovery from Superstorm Sandy. The Brees' donation aided in the rebuilding of 20 homes, reported Newsday's John Asbury, plus another $2 million through the foundation to various New Orleans organizations spanning several months. When Hurricane Katrina hit, there was Brees on the front lines helping those in need ravished by the disastrous storm. One thing to note, as my colleagues at TYT brought to you yesterday, the one thing I would insist is Brees demand more in just one particular area. First, here's what he said on the Today Show.
Even with the stimulus package that will hopefully get passed today, that's probably going to take a while before people start to see the benefits of that.
And here's why he should use his platform to fight for those he has, and is currently fighting for.
The new law would establish a 4.5 trillion with a T, corporate bailout. The stimulus checks that are going to be sent out to Americans are means tested, meaning they're going to ensure that you're not making too much money to receive those checks. Keep in mind that the companies that are likely to be bailed out are airline companies, and JetBlue, Alaska Airlines Group, and Delta Those are 3 airlines companies that paid $0, nothing, $0 in federal taxes in 2018 following Donald Trump's massive tax cuts for the rich. So they pay nothing into the federal government. We pay our taxes. And when push comes to shove, when things start to get ugly for these companies that, by the way, have been price gouging us as well, they get bailed out by us, the U.S. taxpayer.
In all, Brees has done a great thing, counter to, say, Jeff Bezos, who sold a total of $3.4 billion in Amazon shares in the first week of February, shortly before the stock market peaked, allowing him to avoid paper losses of roughly $317 million if he had held the stock through March 20th, per the Wall Street Journal.